Happy Thursday.
Yeah. Almost the
Um,
weekend.
Almost the weekend. And what better way to start off the weekend with some coffee? If
Coffee.
you're just listening, you can't see anything, but
Yeah.
if you're watching and you look at the very bottom of the screen, you can see a lineup of cups and it's filled with alcohol. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah. It's
One of
not
these
actually
times we're going to
coffee.
do
Yeah.
that though. That would be really
Yeah.
fun too.
Right. Yeah, we
It
could
would be
do
fun to
I
like,
want to do rum. I would do rum because there are different types of rum that I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of tequila. So,
Yeah, so as you know, if you're a avid A&M podcast listener, you would know that we always have our coffee with us. We
yeah.
are big coffee people. And yeah, today we're gonna be trying it. I think I'm at a slight disadvantage with this though because
I mean, it's
it's
not
all black coffee.
there's no well, so here's the theory though,
I'm not a
right?
black coffee
To
kind of
tell how
girl.
good coffee is, you can't base it on cream or sugar or anything like that because what if the balance of those is off? I mean, I guess you could measure an ad, but to truly tell the flavor of the coffee, you have to just be tasting the coffee. Matter of fact, we should have cups of water here to rinse our palates, but we didn't think that far ahead, and it's too late now because we're already recording.
Yeah.
So
So
here's the plan. We have 5 flavors of Nespresso coffees.
uh-huh.
These are specifically Nespresso coffees. Nespresso, if you'd like to sponsor the podcast, call me.
And specifically pods for the Nespresso Vertuo.
Right. So we have 5. We have Colombian, we have golden caramel, we have double espresso, we have sweet vanilla, and we have roasted hazelnut. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to taste each one and
Hmm.
we're going to give it a rating on smell and taste from 1 to 5, and then we'll give it a total score. And at the end, we'll total our scores to determine which one is the best overall, and we'll figure out on our individual scores which was the best.
For
So
reference, I'm more of a I don't like sweeter coffee. I don't like super sweet coffee, but I definitely like some cream and sugar in my coffee.
yeah,
You can
I
drink
mean,
black coffee easily,
yeah, I will drink coffee black. I like a little bit of something sweetener in it or a little bit of cream in it,
or brown
but
sugar. I
but I
like
will
brown
drink
sugar
it.
in my coffee
I will
sometimes. Like
drink
I could drink black coffee if it has like a little bit of brown sugar
it.
and some maybe some milk or something. I like that. So
You know what
yeah,
I don't know if I've adapted to almond milk because I've been using almond milk lately, but I actually like almond milk in my coffee now, and I
yeah, I
never
use
used to.
almond milk
Yeah,
coffee
I didn't
creamer.
used to like those almond milk coffee creamers. Now I
Hmm.
just regular almond milk in mine. I like.
Yeah,
So are we going 1 to 5?
yeah,
One
we can
being
just do that.
Colombian.
Make it
All right,
easy.
let's start with Colombian.
I
There-
hate these
There's
cups.
going to be part of this that's not going to be very good on audio, so because we're going to be slurping coffee. You should actually do the scent first. So put your face in the cup and sniff.
So to be honest, the smell just
Smell.
smells like regular coffee, like a regular old pot of coffee.
Yeah. Well,
Not old pot of coffee, but like, old school pot of
see,
coffee.
that's the
It kind of just tastes like basic coffee
I
too.
like that. So I'm gonna give it a 4 on smell and a 4 on taste.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of has that taste. You know what it tastes like to me? It reminds me of
gonna give it a
like
3 on
when you used
each.
to get places I worked or whatever, they would get the box of coffee
Hmm.
from Dunkin' Donuts,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and you'd have that. That's what that one
No, that's
reminds
a
me of.
good one. That's just
It's a
like a
good
good basic
solid coffee.
coffee.
That's why we buy that one because I like that as like, hey, I want a cup of coffee.
That's a good
Coffee.
coffee that you can really use any kind of creamer for. Like if you want to use a flavored creamer,
Right.
I think that's a good coffee for it because it has a very basic.
Yeah.
Like I don't like black coffee, but
Yeah.
I
It's
think that that's
it's
a good.
yeah. It's a medium roast.
It doesn't
So
taste burnt,
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
just plain black coffee without any of the flavors like we have here.
yeah.
Sometimes just
I
plain.
think that's more the darker roasts that end up that way. That
Isn't
end up being
Colombian a
like
dark roast?
no, it's like a medium roast. Colombian's a
Mm,
medium roast.
yeah.
Yeah, it's my go-to. It's but most coffees that I get are Colombian coffee because I like it. All right, next up. So did we? I guess we'll talk about our scores at the end, right?
I picked 3 for each
Okay.
just because it's I just stayed neutral with it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Okay.
like a 5 out of 5.
All right. So this one is golden caramel.
I don't think it.
Oh, see.
I don't like the smell of it. I
Wow.
like the smell of it when we first brewed it, but
Oh, I like it. I like it. I almost like that more than the. I may have scored Colombian too
you know
high because I really like this.
they say if you they say if you smell coffee, like coffee beans, it like neutralizes your nose. Like if something stinks
Oh,
and you smell coffee.
I'll have to remember that. I believe that.
I
They
don't
also
know.
say that coffee smells like skunk. Some people think coffee smells like skunk.
Skunk.
I don't know what kind of coffee they're drinking. All right, now going for the sip. Oh,
Ugh,
um,
I don't
yeah,
really like it at all.
yeah. I mean, I don't hate it,
I don't
but
really like the
I'm
smell
gonna give it a
either.
2 because I gave it a
Yeah, I was
stronger
gonna give it a
smell
2 as well.
than taste because the taste is just kind of without anything. And I drink that one sometimes and I like it, but I have creamer in it.
Yeah, by
Like
itself, it's
that,
not
it's
that
kind
good.
of like it doesn't even have a strong coffee flavor. It just has
Yeah,
kind of a hint of a caramel flavor and nothing else.
not into that one.
Okay. Yeah, at the end, whatever's left in all these, I'm just gonna mix, and add some creamer to it, and I'm gonna drink it as is.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, why not? That's why you have that creamer over there, right?
Oh
Or
yeah, I do have. No, I have this just in case of emergencies. I have a little
in
thing of
case you just
creamer
can't take. I
and a
mean,
little spoon.
is that if like you taste one and it's so bad and you just take a swig of creamer to
I was about to add it to that
drown it out?
caramel one.
Okay, so
Caramel.
now we're moving. So that was number two. That was golden caramel. I say caramel,
I say caramel as well.
but okay. This one is double espresso.
I use this one all the time for my iced coffees. If you see me drinking an iced coffee,
See, I reserved 5 for this.
mm,
I'm gonna give it a 5 because
is it because it's been sitting that it
it
doesn't smell the
probably is.
same?
We should have kept these
It
warm.
smells like the plastic cup to me.
Yeah. No, it's when it first came out, when it was first in the brewer. It's. I can't believe you just did that on camera.
Ooh, that's gross. Ugh. Ugh.
See, we have very
Ugh.
different coffee flavors because this to me, this does get
This is what I brought the
I
creamer for.
I think you're gonna rate this one worse than I am, but I'm giving this
Ew.
the 5 on both.
Now it's just cold creamer. Ugh.
No, that's good. See,
The creamer's good.
we have very different coffee flavors. I
Ooh,
think
that's
you
getting a
I
1
think you
everywhere.
I think really so
Wow, the
you're gonna
Amazon one.
cancel out my 5s on that one there.
Gross. If I could
That's
give, I would give
this
it a
is
0.
this is hilarious because if we were doing this March Madness style, it would be totally different. We would come
Ew.
out with two different ones at the end. Okay,
Ooh.
next is number 4, sweet vanilla.
Ooh, this one smells nice.
Yeah, vanilla scented almost anything is gonna smell
Oh
good.
wow, I can't believe how bad that was. So
Yes, well,
when
you
I
should have
use
had the water to cleanse your palate because now everyone after that's gonna taste bad to you. Yeah, this one's another strong 4, I think, on scent. I really do like the scent of coffee. That's why I'm giving all these
Ooh,
such
that
good
one's good.
ratings.
I'll give that one a 4. That's my highest rated so far.
Yeah,
So I use the double espresso all the time. I actually drink that coffee all the time. I like the double espresso. But when I drink it, I make a caramel macchiato out of it. So I
yeah.
mix it with milk,
See, but
vanilla
that's
syrup,
yeah. You dress it up a lot,
caramel sauce.
and that's why that being a strong coffee flavor, which is probably why you don't like it so much, is that's why that's like a good thing because when you're doing all that other stuff to it, that way you still retain flavor of the coffee. Like there's nothing I hate more than when I go to get like an iced coffee
Mhm.
and it tastes like I'm just drinking like straight up vanilla milk or something
Or
like
it
that.
tastes too watery.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I like using the double espresso because it doesn't taste like watered down
I'm gonna
coffee.
give that one a 3 on flavor. The vanilla, I didn't. The vanilla,
Really?
you tasted just a hint of vanilla, and
Yeah, you
again,
don't taste a lot of
I don't
vanilla.
taste coffee flavor. Like that. That was the problem
Mm,
with the caramel or caramel,
it tastes
depending on
more
what part of the
muted
world you're from.
coffee,
It
but it doesn't taste
had
like
very
caramel
little
either.
flavor. Yeah, it
Yeah,
had
yeah,
very
yeah.
little. It didn't even have caramel flavor. At least that had a hint of vanilla flavor. And I don't know why they call it sweet vanilla because obviously it's not sweet.
I think just to catch your eye.
Okay,
It would get
last
me.
one is Oh, this
This smells really good.
it does.
Yeah, this smells
This
good.
is roasted hazelnut,
That almost smells
which
like a delicious candle, like a fall candle,
yeah,
right?
yeah, that's good. I'm not gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna
I'm
give it a
giving it a
4.
5.
I'm gonna give that one a 4 still. I think the really the
Rating it
only one
out
I
of all
gave a
these?
5, I gave this the 5 because I know
No, this
this.
smells like a Bath and Body Works fall like candle, you
So if you
know?
want that scent in your house, go make one of these cups. All right. I know it's gonna taste bad. That's my problem. I know I don't like hazelnut coffee in the
No, it
first
kind
place.
of just tastes like the rest, like almost like muted.
Oh,
You know, right?
yeah. I mean, honestly,
It's
I
not like bitter, but it's not super coffee
yeah.
either, which I would assume hazelnut
Yeah, you
would be bitter.
definitely get the hazelnut. So this is
Yeah.
more along the line of the sweet vanilla
I would
because
give it
it
a 4 in taste. I'm not gonna give it a 5.
no, I'm giving it a 3.
And I'm gonna pour my coffee creamer in there.
All right. All right. And now the final test before we total up and see who won. Which coffee won? I don't know why I'm doing it like this and not just pouring them all into one, but I now have
Mm.
an entire aluminum cup of coffee. Look at that. That's like full to there, to almost the top.
It's good with the creamer.
Oh, you
Yum.
know what? The mix,
I don't want to try
the
that.
mix is that you didn't even use your double espresso in it.
Trying to leave that alone. I think you took the majority of
Wow,
the
the mix is actually really good. That's see there, it's a coffee blend, right? I've made my own custom A&M podcast coffee blend. So
yeah,
if you want to buy that, it'll be on the merch store soon.
it'll be on the merch store,
No,
yeah.
that's good. With them all mixed, it's really good. The muted flavors from all of the flavored ones mixed with the what was left of the double espresso and the Colombian. They kind of really it's very smooth.
Mm.
That's good. I will be drinking that. Okay, so I'm totaling up now. So for number one, the Colombian, I gave it a 4 on smell and a 4 on taste. That's a total of 8 points.
I have a total of 6 points for
Six
that, a
points.
3 on each.
Okay. For number two, which was the golden caramel, I gave it a 4 on smell and a 2 on taste.
I gave mine a 2 on both.
Okay, so I have 6 for that. You have 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
On number three, which was the double espresso, you gave it
Ah.
0.
No, I
I
gave
get
it a 1 each.
okay.
I didn't know if I could use
I gave
0 or
that a
not.
10 each. I smell a winner. Oh no,
You gave
actually,
that a 5?
I gave it a 5. I gave it a
You
10
gave
total.
the double
No,
espresso a
actually, I don't think that
5?
one's gonna win. I did. I thought that was great. I thought that
2.
was
We
okay.
have a total of 2, and if I could have
All
done
right.
1 or 0,
Yeah, we didn't say you could score 0, but you can.
oh.
Okay, on number 4, which was
Ugh.
sweet vanilla, I gave it a 4 on smell and a 3 on taste, so
I
that's
gave mine a
7.
4 on each, so I have
Okay,
8.
and on I can't stand the suspense because I don't know which one won. And on number 5, which was the roasted hazelnut, I gave it a 4 on smell and a 3 on taste also, so that one's also 7.
I gave mine a 5 on smell and a 4 on taste, so it's 9.
Okay, so we got 8 plus 6. You gave 6 for number 1, right? It's 14.
Yes, sir.
So overall, the Colombian is 14 points. Then we've got
4.
6 plus 4 is 10. So the golden caramel did not win. Okay, then number 3, the double espresso, I gave it 10, you gave it 2, so that's 12 points. It also did not win.
Good. Good.
Let's see. The next one, oh,
8.
okay, this is the sweet vanilla. I gave it a 4 and a 3 for 7. You gave it a 4 and a 4 for 8. So right now that's at
15.
15 points. That is the front runner.
9 for my last
And
one.
you had 9 for the last one, and I had
16.
7. That's 16 points. So our winner this week is
Is
roasted hazelnut. I'm surprised. That's a shocker to me. I did not
a
think that one was gonna. Oh,
Sorry, guys.
you're just.
That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Is that? I would have thought you would have been looking for that. Maybe.
I wish. No, I was trying to look
this.
for the. Oh,
There
that
we
would
go.
work
That's
too.
what we needed for roasted hazelnut. So roasted hazelnut is the winner with sweet
Machine
vanilla
gun one.
coming in
I wish I could take it
a
off.
close second, and Colombian coming in a close third, and sadly coming in last place was which one was it? 6+4. That was actually golden caramel. Came in,
Wow, really?
yeah,
Hmm.
which is funny because I drink that coffee and I like it better than the sweet vanilla the way I drink it. So it's weird that it actually came in last.
I like the caramel one. When I have had it in the past, like mixed with something. I like it. Like I would buy it at the store. The thing is, like by itself, because we're also tasting it based on just the base of the coffee itself.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I don't like. I gave the espresso a one on each, but that doesn't mean I don't like the double espresso.
right.
You just have to
You just
make it
like
a
it
certain
made up a
way.
certain way, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the only fair way to taste the coffee is to taste it as is. Otherwise, you'd have to
Hmm.
literally add the same amount of, everything to each one. You'd have to add the same amount of sweetener and cream and everything to each one
And I
to give
think
it
they're
a fair
even
shake.
different,
And
like,
yeah, that
because of
wouldn't
how
even
different
work.
they taste, like, I wouldn't need because of how good the Colombian one was, I
Yeah,
wouldn't need the same amount of creamer for that as I would need for,
right,
like, something else.
right. Like the double espresso. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus,
So
I don't the double espresso, it's a double espresso coffee. You gotta really like coffee, I think, to
yeah,
like the strength of a double
of the
espresso,
double espresso. Yeah.
like, that's brewed. I mean, it's, like, this much coffee,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's very strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought that was fun though. That was fun to
Mhm.
see which one won. So if you're thinking of buying some Nespresso coffees, I guess we can highly recommend the roasted hazelnut, sweet vanilla, and Colombian, and really they're all good. They're all good. Just depends on how you like your coffee and how you make them. Because you can see between the two of
Mhm.
us, we like our coffee very different. Because my number one was the double espresso, and that was your number five.
Yeah,
So there
definitely.
we are. All right, that was a fun little switch up for game time. Next time we'll be tasting craft beers.
I
No,
know, I
I
feel
don't.
like I need to, like, scrape my tongue now.
Oh, did you bring your toothbrush so you can brush your teeth
Yeah, I
before you
brought
go?
my toothbrush with me.
Okay, good,
My tongue scraper.
good. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you enjoyed this.
Bye.